Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the Bounce Big Sports Podcast. With your guy, the host with the most man with the plan, Yawa, and my guy, the Buffalo Kid.
Good boy, Sly, man. Buffalo all day. Let's get it.
Uh, First of all, God bless the Bills. God bless the Patriots. We go see what happens next week. Hopefully, we come up with the dub. Might have to some cases up. I don't know yet. But aside from all of that, let's talk about what happened with the Colts and the Jags on Sunday. All right. What do you think is the issue for the Colts?
Yeah, I think this is actually like a bigger deal than people are even making it. Like this is probably one of the worst regular season losses in like NFL history. Like they literally had to win and get in against one of the worst teams in the league with a rookie quarterback, 14-point favorites, and got blown out. Like that is like I've never seen nothing like that before. Like that was crazy. Like that was absolutely crazy. That whole staff should be ashamed of themselves.
Well, you know what? Sorry. I got to be fair. I'm not blaming the staff for this.
No?
I'm blaming Carson Wentz. Previous before, one of our co-hosts was a big Carson Wentz fan, Pennsylvania. I'm yet again, I'm a guy who's sitting in a gaming chair talking to y'all, so take what I say with a grain of salt. Carson Wentz is not worth the pick that he was drafted at. If you ask me if I want him or Baker Mayfield, and you know me already, I'm gonna go with Baker because at least I know Baker's going to attempt to do something. He he may not do much, but he's gonna attempt to do something. Carson Wentz is with the weapons that he has on that team. Boo boo.
Yeah, I don't know if he has the best weapons. I would take him over Baker Mayfield though. I would. I mean, if I don't want neither one, being honest, but I would take him over Baker Mayfield just from a pure talent standpoint. I think he got the edge, but they're similar. They both them type dudes that just can't get it done. Like, but I see more from Carson Wentz than Baker Mayfield. I say that. But either way,
Sly,
garbage or
Sly,
trash.
Sly. Don't do this. I got love for you, my guy. Pause, no homo. You know what I'm saying? But more talent.
Yeah, hell yeah.
The last 6 years of Carson Wentz's life in the NFL, aside from the year that they won the Super Bowl, it's been
Big
what?
play. What
And
he
he
did.
didn't even win the Super Bowl. He
Right.
got them. He got them the number one seed, and Nick Foles got him the. You're really gonna sit here and tell me, oh, we look 4 years each. You really gonna take Carson Wentz over Baker Mayfield? See
Nah,
what you seen yesterday.
yeah, that when you put it like that, that make it even worse. But I would though. I think when you just kind of like strip away all of that, just look at him. Like he got a bigger arm, probably more athletic. I would take him over Baker, and they both two guys. They kind of the same guy as far as intangibles. That's why I say it's like at the end of the day, I would take the more talent, the player with more talent, but physically he has more talent. Like he's a bigger guy, but he's injury prone just like Baker. So it's weird. Like he's much bigger, but he's still injury prone too. It's like
Hold on, Baker's not injury prone. This whole year he's been riddled with injuries. Go back and
yeah,
look at the last two. Hold on, go back and look at the last 2 years. He ain't never been injured. He played like boo boo, played like dog water. Let's not get it
I
twisted.
thought he was injured. That's why he was playing like that.
Oh my god. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Anyways, let's get to the stats here, okay? Mister, you go take Carson Wentz, right? 17 to 29 for 185 yards, one touchdown, one interception. That's your
Yeah,
man.
nah. Listen, I'm no fan. Don't get me wrong.
No, but that's your man's though.
But I'm like, I just feel like, yo, that's a like. I mean, I put it on him too. I think that whole I'm talking about from the coach, assistant, coordinators, quarterbacks, defense. That whole team is just should be ashamed of themselves, man. But I'm gonna put it on the coaches first, though. I mean, I hate to say it, but to go in there to the Jaguars, though, the Jags win and get in. People were talking about them as like a dark horse Super Bowl favorite. Like to get blown out by the Jags in a win and get in situation is crazy. I don't think Carson Wentz is coming back. Man, I
No,
think
they
he's
have
gonna.
no choice. They have no choice. They got to bring him back. But the thing is, if they bring him back, they're stuck between a rock and a hard place. Because if they bring in another person to somewhat compete with him, it could cause him to go off. But they have no choice because they can't depend on him, right?
Yeah, I'm cool. He's good, man. He could be my backup quarterback though.
Now, I'm gonna give you Trevor Lawrence, rookie. Trevor Lawrence was 23 and 32, 223 yards, two touchdowns. Now, it's fair to say, honestly, he got more production out of the rushing than the Colts did because Taylor and Wentz are the only rushers. Taylor got 77, Wentz got 17, right? But when you look at the teams individually, the Colts have a way higher ceiling because they have more players that can produce. They,
Hell
like,
yeah.
let's not get it twisted. Everybody knew the Jaguars this year were going to be a bottom feeding team.
Right.
Nobody was
They're good.
expecting them to do anything special,
Yeah, they straight. They right where they should be. Now
right?
the Colts,
3 and 14, 3 and 14, and the
mm,
Colts are 9 and 8,
the,
9 and 8.
the Jags had nothing to play for, and they had literally the playoffs to play for, and they got blown out. No
But
injury, really. No significant injuries. How does that happen? Like,
because one team had nothing to lose and another team had everything to lose. Pressure bust pipes matter makes diamonds, right? And
yeah, I
and it
guess.
bust pipes on this one.
Right.
Pause.
But I seen them perform. Like the thing, I've never seen that happen. I seen the Colts perform this year. I seen them come through. They beat Buffalo. They beat then they beat New England too. I think right.
Hold on, hold on. You seen Jonathan Taylor perform. Don't say the Colts. You
Man,
seen Jonathan Taylor perform. Okay? Side note, the Titans lose King Henry and still retain the number one seed with Tannehill. Hey, I'm not gonna poo-poo on him. But you look at that and you look at what the Titans have, it's nothing compared to the Colts. The Colts got a way better offensive line, way better defense, way better freaking well, I wouldn't say running back, but offensive players. Like Julio, no disrespect, but Julio's like on the downslide. AJ Brown was like their only real key guy. Listen, man, they got Michael Pittman Jr., Hilton. They've got a few other, you know what I mean, players in the receiving core who could do damage.
I think they're comparable though. I think in that way I think it's close. I honestly know what I think the difference is. I think the Titans are just a well coached team. Like that team is that's a well coached team, man.
So hold on. Are you really gonna say Frank Wright or White isn't a isn't a good coach? Frank's not a good coach.
Okay, I won't. I'll just say Mike Vrabel was a better coach. I'll say that. I think Mike Vrabel's probably one of the top coaches in the league, man. Like definitely top five, but maybe top three. Like I think Mike Vrabel's one of the better coaches. Frank Wright, on the other hand, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about. I'll just say I don't know about it. But honestly, I don't think he's a bad coach. Like I don't know what it is. I don't know what
It's
happened. Like,
Carson. Dude, stop trying to avoid the answer. You know it's Carson,
you
bro.
know,
It's
maybe
Wentz.
maybe you're right, man. I definitely think he's part of the problem. I definitely do. I don't know if I'm ready to put it all on him though. But I mean,
Let me say this for the viewers, okay? Go back and look at Philip Rivers last year and look at Carson Wentz this year. And tell me if they didn't have Phillips, they at least would have got to the playoffs. He did his job. Carson couldn't do his job. We see this guy do a 360 spin and throw the ball to the other team, bro. He makes
yo,
poor decisions, B.
yeah,
Poor
man.
decisions, bro. Okay? The
Yeah,
the Jaguars, the Jaguars had nothing to play for other than pride. Okay? They got rid of Urban Meyer. All right. They're looking for another head coach. It seems like Trevor Lawrence is on the up and up because he's feeling a little bit better. He doesn't have to deal with such a doo doo ass coach.
You don't
But
think the defense deserves some of that too, though? Like the defense let Trevor Lawrence kind of, you know what I mean? You don't think the defense holds some bears some responsibility as well?
of course the defense does. But me and you have had this conversation, right? And Da Vinci and others. If the defense is on the field every 5 minutes, eventually they're going to break.
This is true. This is true. But I mean, it's the Jags.
That's what I'm saying, bro. How the heck offensively they can't run through these guys? You want tell me who's on the Jags defense that we should worry about? Just
I
tell me.
mean, yeah.
While I sip my tea.
I mean, they don't. Not to say they don't, but they're the team. They don't have nothing to play for. I'm looking at the Colts though more. Like, you don't think the Colts defense should be like, who are they? Who they gotta stop? Like, who do they? They ain't had. They had to go out there and shut down a rookie quarterback and James Robinson. And I mean, damn, y'all couldn't win that game. Like, that was a game of defense should win. To be honest,
Listen, the Jaguars needed 4 players to pass the Colts in rushing. 4 players. 4. And it's not like they passed them by much. But anyways, at the end of the day, God bless them. Hopefully Wentz finds some way to get better mentally. You know what I'm saying? But hey, for all the viewers, like, comment, subscribe. Also, let us know in the comments what you think about this game, man. I mean, for us, he thinks it's the whole Colts organization. He's Tupacing them. You know what I mean? He's saying the Colts as an organization, a franchise, all that. F them. I'm saying Wentz is the main problem. You know what I mean? That's just my personal opinion. But y'all let us know down in the comments, all right?